The presidency has denied reports of a 5.095 billion presidential yacht allocation in the 2023 supplementary budget. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. Here are the top 10 stories. At number 1, the presidency has debunked a report that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration proposed an allocation of funds in the 2023 supplementary budget for the purchase of a 5.095 billion presidential yacht. A senior special assistant to the President of Media and Publicity, Temitope Ajayi, on Thursday said the yacht was requested by the Nigerian Navy and not the President. Ajayi said in a statement, quote, "It is important to state clearly that President Bola Tinubu did not ask for a presidential yacht, and I doubt he needs one to perform the functions of his office," unquote. At number 2, the Senate Thursday swore in Senator-elect for Kogi Central Senatorial District, Barrister Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, as a member of the 10th Senate after the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, presented her with certificate of return, confirming her election as Senator for Kogi Central. Senator Akpoti, a member of the People's Democratic Party, becomes the first female senator from Kogi State. The Court of Appeal in Abuja had earlier upheld her election victory, dismissing the appeal filed by Abubakar Ohere of the All Progressive Congress for lacking merit. At number 3, the Central Bank of Nigeria has provided clarity regarding the legal status of the old 200, 500 and 1,000 Naira notes, stating that they will remain legal tender even after December 31st, 2023. This decision comes as a reversal of the previous directive issued in October 2022 by the former CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele, who had announced plans to redesign these denominations and called on citizens to deposit their old notes by January 31st, 2023. The early directive to withdraw the old notes led to a cash shortage in February, causing difficulties for the public and leading to protests and attacks on banks in certain regions of the country. At number 4, as the governorship election draws near in Imo, Bayelsa and Kogi states, the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC has raised concerns about 40 polling units in Imo and Bayelsa states that lack registered voters. Out of the total, 38 polling units are in Imo State, while Bayelsa State accounts for the 2 remaining. To ensure transparency, INEC has published the data on collected and uncollected permanent voters card (PVCs) on a polling unit basis in all 3 states. At number 5, cocoa farmers in the Oluwa Forest Reserve, Odigbo local government area of Ondo State, are pleading with the State Commissioner of Police, Asabi Abiodun, for protection against suspected hoodlum attacks. The farmers claim that the attacks began after a court order restrained the state government and others from taking any action on the land in question. Despite a court injunction served to an agro-allied company stating that they couldn't use the land, the farmers asserted that they have been subjected to ongoing attacks by hoodlums in the area. At number 6, the Federal Capital Territory Administration (FCTA) has warned against the use of the Cyprian Ekwansi Center for Arts and Culture complex in Gariki, Abuja, as a drinking spot by shop owners. Mandates Secretary Social Development Secretariat Ibrahim Masari gave the warning during an emergency meeting with business operators and shop owners at the Secretariat in Abuja on Wednesday. Masari thereafter designated 7:30 p.m. as the daily closing hour for all businesses and shop owners operating within the complex due to security concerns. He expressed dismay at the level of lawlessness that transpired within the Secretariat when he paid an unscheduled visit to this complex around 7:10 p.m. on October 29. At number 7, the Director General of Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria, Charles Odi, has urged the federal government to award 25% of its contracts to small and medium enterprises. He said this is because SMEs contribute about 50% of the country's gross domestic product and employ about 60 million people. Speaking with journalists on Wednesday in Abuja, the DG said, quote, "Government is the biggest spender, the biggest employer of labor. We want small businesses to benefit from contract awards," unquote. At number 8, Sobham Chaudhary, World Bank Country Director for Nigeria, says the bank has committed over $11 billion in the past 3 years to the governments at both the federal and the sub-national levels. Chaudhary said this on Wednesday at the opening of a 3-day cabinet retreat for ministers, presidential aides, permanent secretaries and top government functionaries at the State House Conference Center, Abuja. He said the country was at a critical juncture to either continue muddling through business as usual with the risks of things falling apart, or have the courage to chart a new course to take bold steps to see Nigeria rise to its true potential. Finally, media personality Tosin Ajibade has secured the prestigious 1 million Naira prize during the ongoing annual conference of Women in Business, Management and Public Service. This award, sponsored by Unilever Nigerian PLC, was presented to celebrate Unilever's centenary anniversary and to honor their dedication to women's achievements. The award was officially unveiled by Folake Ogundipe, a representative of Unilever Nigerian PLC, during the Wimbiz conference. She emphasized the company's commitment to supporting and celebrating women, as well as the significance of this award as part of their centenary celebration. At number 10, Tyson Fury's long overdue showdown with Alexander Usyk has been delayed yet again. It's been claimed the pair's eagerly anticipated undisputed heavyweight title fight was all set to take place in Saudi Arabia on December 23rd before Fury was embarrassed by boxing novice Francis Ngannou. Fury eked out a narrow decision victory over the former UFC star, but immediately poured cold water on the prospect of jumping straight back into the camp for the December dust-up. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.